got Puerto Rican coffee today, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I go out, I start stealing hubcaps. I mean, what's next? Tell me about it. And I don't know. Hitting people with sticks. Listen, I got to tell you something right now. Puerto Ricans, I love you to death. I really do. But, I mean, listen, I got a Puerto Rican guy at work. He calls me the Nazi. He calls me hey, fucking German. Poppy, fucking German. He calls me fucking German. He calls me Nazi. He calls me Hitler. Look, it's Hitler's son. Look at Hitler's son. Yeah, this is what I gotta get. You don't see me crying. You don't see me crying to anybody. For Christ's sake. Listen, the Puerto Rican kids I knew when I was younger, they'd hit everybody with sticks. What do you want me to tell you? You think that's just like a coincidence? I grew up, my best friend was a Colombian kid. He was hitting everybody with sticks. He hit me over the head with a shovel, for Christ's sake. What are you gonna do with these people? If you see a Puerto Rican with a stick, you better fucking run, because you're getting hit. I don't know what to tell you. I'll tell you what. You get you go to the Bronx and get around a bunch of Puerto Rican kids, and see what happens. You're going out in a body bag. They'll tear you to shreds. I said, the best thing a white couple can do is adopt a Puerto Rican baby. Oh my God. Forget about it. Son, did you steal our hubcaps again? I said, no, Dad. They're hanging on your bedroom wall. I mean, what the fuck? And who put the spoiler on my Lincoln? I don't know what to tell you. Why does Mommy's car have fog lights? Can you explain that to us? For Christ's sake. What'd you call me, a dirty Nazi? What a home. Oh, please. They got cocks like 10 feet long. I'm telling you right now, I'm not adopting a baby with a cock bigger than mine. That's the first thing. If I'm going to adopt a child, like my wife, we should adopt the baby. I'm like, no, we shouldn't. That's the end of that conversation. And number one, the first thing, if I'm adopting a boy, I say pull the diaper down. I can't have a kid with a bigger dick than me. Come on. For Christ's sake. You gotta have a little bit of respect in the house. Just a little bit. Yeah, imagine explaining that to the adoption person. Listen, on my list of priorities, I have this this dial caliper here. Can we pull the diapers down? I got to take some measurements. How, what? You called the police? What? Listen, hey, guys, the cupboards are bare. I say this a million times, but it really couldn't be more true than today. I don't know what to tell you. I'm telling you right now, we are on some kind of trip here. And what do you say? Listen, I have news for you right now. I'm driving home. Listen, we go to Gino's last night. I mean, apparently it was my turn to cook dinner, and I was busy working on my transmission out under the car. So already I'm in the doghouse. So I said, all right, I come inside. We're going to Gino's. My wife rolls her eyes. My son's jumping up and down. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, so he can go there and eat bread until he doesn't want to eat his dinner anymore. Yeah, that's the thing. He just starts eating the bread. And I don't blame him, because they come over with this hot bread. What is it with restaurants and this? I don't know what's going on here. Anyhow, I go out I'm so hungry now. Because I came home from work, and I get home from work at 12:30, and I didn't eat anything. And now it's almost 7. So I'm looking at this menu like I should say to the waiter, you don't even understand what's going to happen here. Okay? I mean, I hope you have extra staff ready for overtime. Because I'm going to explain to you something. At 45, the only joys in your life are like, I don't know, being able to take a piss at a normal time and going out to eat. Eating. Stuffing food down your fat pig mouth. Yeah. And sitting on the couch. Because, you know, like, everything hurts. Not even, listen. We go to Gino's here, and I'm telling you right now, first of all, I'm going to tell you this. First it's the bread. I ate the entire basket of bread. You want me to tell you that? I was racing my son to the carbohydrate finish line. I ate the entire basket of bread, me and him. We burned through the bread. Then the guy comes and takes give me a Pepsi over here, Diet Pepsi. I haven't had Diet Coke in so long. So it's got to be Diet Pepsi. Which is horrendous, by the way. But anyway, I sucked down a Diet Pepsi. I'm like, you gave me an empty one, buddy. Anyhow, I order my chicken parmesan. My wife orders this thing on special. It's chicken in cream sauce with ham and spinach and what was the other thing? And provolone cheese. I'm popping a boner. I said, Jesus Christ. After I ordered my military routine meal of chicken parmesan, yes, with a salad and creamy Italian. The guy doesn't even take my order anymore. Listen, I take care of the waiters. You understand? Oh my God, what? An extra $2 on that tip. The guy he just brings me my food. This is how life should be. The waiting in a restaurant is insane. It's like, we have all this time. What am I going to do now? Talk to my wife? Now when I go to a restaurant with my wife, we sit across each other in silence. Oh yeah, I mean, unless somebody dropped dead, I don't know what to tell you. There's like no news of the day. Please, can somebody drop dead? Just so we have something to talk about. Oh my God, everybody, Jordan Roden, Mr. Olympia died. What are you kidding me? 2018 Mr. Olympia. The fact he died of a heart attack. This is just great reason to stay the fuck out of the gym. I think your death is programmed into your DNA. You want me to be honest with you? I think barring, I don't know, getting hit by a bus or, I don't know, working on an Alec Baldwin set. I mean, barring that, if you die of natural causes, I think there's like a set date in your DNA. Oh yeah. And that's it, you're a goner. This guy's a Mr. Olympia. Now, I know they're taking steroids and everything, but you just look at the pictures of him and you say, how does this person die? Just doesn't make sense. They gave him extra shots with the fucking defibrillator at the hospital. Because some people, when they come in, I live around Long Islanders. They look half dead to begin with. It's like, I give this guy a half a zap with the defibrillator, and then I'm not wasting the batteries. That's right, take him away. I'm not charging this defibrillator 10 times a night. This guy's half dead. Get him out of here. Please. What? His family is cheering. I could see him through the double mirror. What do they have at the hospital when they're doing like a major surgery? Do they have like a mirror thing so that you can't see inside? Right? When you drop the scalpel? When the suture comes flying out and the blood starts spraying out of there like a fire hose? Oh, you don't think it can? Yeah. Aim an artery at somebody. See what happens. You spray them right out of town. Oh my God. So listen, when surgeons make mistakes, you have to understand something. When if a bricklayer, I don't know, if he hits in like a piece of rebar and cracks the wall a little bit, he's like, all right, we can go in there and fix it. Listen, if you slip with your hands just a little bit, if you're doing brain surgery or something like that, it's like, beep. Oh, geez. Wow, a slip of my hand and we're flatlining right now. What a horror. Like this procedure is like, Well, I know they tell you, like, well, the chance of the surgery, I mean, you got a 20% chance. That means that's like super precision on his end with his hands. Or even if they're using the computer, because don't they use like a joystick now to go in there and cut with like a microscopic knife? Oh my God. One of those knives, you take it out of the box and you're like bleeding all over the place. You're like, well, I didn't even touch it. I didn't touch it. You ever get around something so sharp, all of a sudden you're just bleeding all over the place? Oh, I used to be like that with X-Acto knives when I was a kid. My aunt gave me a set of X-Acto knives with every single X-Acto knife you could ever imagine known to man. I was like 9 years old. I was bleeding like the whole kit was full of blood. Because I was trying to take the blades out and they were held in this wooden, like, I guarantee you somebody had this thing. Oh my God. It's like, hey, listen, what's the matter? You couldn't fit Freddy Krueger into a box and mail him here? I don't know what we're talking about. Oh, Geno's. Oh my God. So naturally, the salad comes, and my son doesn't like salad. But he says to me, can I have salad? And I'm like, oh my God, every bite of this salad with the cream. I used to be the guy, like I used to be like actually like conscientious of health and this type of thing. I used to be the guy that would take, put a little bit of dressing on, I don't have to be like a fucking gavone. Let's face it, we don't need this 50-gallon drum of dressing that they put on the table. They give you this huge container dressing. I'm like, yeah, just put a little bit on there. We don't need all that dressing. Now I'm like, yeah. There's like, it's like dressing soup at this point. And I'm eating it, and my son's like, can I have some? And I'm like, oh, here. And then my wife is, because I gave him like 2 little crumbs of salad. You know what I mean? Like 2 white pieces of salad. It was like the husk. And my wife's like, how could you be that way with your son? I'm like, all right, stop the dramatics. I mean, what is she going for? Academy Award? Like, now I'm trying to kill my son. I'm trying to starve him. I know, I'm the biggest piece of shit on planet Earth now. We know. So then the meals come. I mean, my son gets chicken fingers with a plate of goddamn fries. You think I'm not going to try the fries? There's like a rule I have with French fries. If the French fries come out, I got to try the fries. I got to see, how crunchy they are. I got to taste them. They're French fries. Come on. And then my wife has to analyze the oil. They haven't. Every French fry you ever give her, they need to clean the oil in the vat. She doesn't even say vat. They need to clean this is dirty oil. Like, what? Yeah, as it should be. If you're constantly changing the oil in a fry bin, I don't want your French fries. That's part of the journey of eating a French fry. Oh my God, look at this. I could taste oil from when they opened in 1962. That's what I want. You don't clean the oil machine. It's like a barbecue grill. Stop cleaning it. There's good flavors in there. You understand? Especially in a charcoal grill, you don't clean it until like the charcoals are coming up above the grill part. And even at that, I stand in protest. Everybody cleaning everything. What do you want me to do? So I don't know. I feel like I inhale my meal. That goes without saying. And then my wife, she's like giving me spoonful after spoonful of her meal. I mean, the provolone cheese is stuck in my beard. Oh, God Almighty, guys! You gotta get. Listen, I'm not. Listen, I've been to other places in the country. The food tastes like shit. I'm here to tell you, you gotta come out to Long Island, New Jersey, New York. You're gonna get some great food. I I've had it everywhere. Chicago, I mean, that dump. No, Cleveland, they should just close that city down. I would take a line of bulldozers and just bulldoze Cleveland right into the lake. Yeah. And then open up, I don't know, a tractor pulling thorough field. A thorough ground. What is a thorough ground? Give me the Lord's break, will you? Guys, you don't have to change the oil on the car or something. I mean, get something done. Get something done. Imagine you're sitting here watching this. Go pull on your wife's clam. How about that for once in your life? Oh my God. So then we get done with food. I tell the guy to bring me another basket of bread, by the way. And I tear through another basket of bread. The whole basket. I said, I don't even know where this is going right now. And then, you know, my son, he eats about 4 French fries and half a chicken finger. So I wind up annihilating the rest of the French fries. They were amazing French fries. Sometimes you can get amazing French fries in odd places. Like places you wouldn't expect. Like I don't really go to an Italian restaurant for French fries. And then I ate his chicken fingers too. I mean, for God's sake. Protein on the plate. What am I going to tell you? And then that was it. I sopped up the rest of the sauce on my plate with the bread. I mean, solo mio. What's that song that they sang at the beginning of the? Well, it was Godfather 2. Remember when they're hanging out with all the white people in the beginning? Crash. I mean, I don't know. This type of thing? I don't know. I'm in. Yeah. Then we got to go to a mother's house, of course. I go to a mother's house and listen. I get on my phone. And my wife starts bitching at me that I'm getting on the phone already. Because like as soon as I hit the couch, the phone comes out. It's like a holster. What am I going to tell you? You sit on the couch, the phone comes out. She's yelling at me. Everybody else is on the phone. It's like, stop with the old-fashioned bullshit. This isn't Little House on the Prairie anymore. This is the future. Get with it. Get on your fucking phone. I got news for you right now. I turned on TikTok. I don't even know what to tell you. I saw a chick on TikTok the other day. I was mesmerized by her video. Number 1, she wasn't the hottest chick on planet Earth. Number 2, she's not even my type of girl. Number 3, she was doing this dance. I don't even know how to tell you. Not one of these corny internet dances, but this like sultry dance. And I was hypnotized. I was literally hypnotized. And it was the movement of the eyes. And I started analyzing the video. And I'm like, everything she's doing is right. And it was like, there was so much going on with the body language. Do you understand? It was the eyes. It was the smile. It was the smiles timed at certain points. And the eye looks and the lighting of the video, and just her dance was like graceful and sexy. What? And I just kept on watching it over and over. And I'm like, this is like a magic thing of a bunch of things coming together. Because you erase any one of them, and the dance is goofy at that point, or it's a little bit off, or she doesn't have it. You know, these girls that get these really high views, you know, whether you like it or not, it's because they have something. And it's not always the attractiveness. It could be the flash of a smile at a certain timing and stuff like this. It's absolutely incredible. I find it so fascinating. TikTok is really a fascinating thing. I think. And then you could watch a guy with a fucking payloader, I don't know, drop a wedding couple. They decorated this wedding area, right? And they put they had what is the fucking thing called? A payloader? You know, the thing with the big bucket on the front, the machine? They covered it with the satin sheet, and they put pillows inside the bucket, and the wedding couple was in the bucket. And I guess they raised it in the air above everybody, and they were throwing flowers off of it, and everybody was singing and everything like this, and celebrating the wedding couple. And then I guess it was time to let them down. And I think the operator, and I guarantee the operator was so drunk. He's in his tuxedo. He's one of the wedding party, They're obviously in the Midwest. I mean, who owns a payloader? And the guy pulls the wrong handle and dumps the bucket, and the wedding... and the couple goes right through the cake, through the table like a not even WWF. What was the other fucking ECW wrestling? They went through the table. Crash. Boom. Crash. Wedding. Wedding ruined. I love watching horrible wedding incidents because so much time is invested, especially from that your adult wife. Oh, look at those centerpieces. Oh, if you've ever been around a woman planning a wedding, don't marry them. If it takes longer than about T-minus 10 minutes to plan a wedding, don't marry that woman. That's right. You're marrying a lunatic. Yes, anybody that pays, over $3,000 for a wedding is a fucking moron. Imagine a $60,000 wedding. What are you, fucking stupid? I don't know. Listen, you can have it right at Heckscher State Park. All right? That's right. You have it right down at the park. They have the barbecues built into the thorough field. What the fuck is a thorough field? Thorough ground? That's right. You got the fucking picnic benches out there. Bring your own booze. This type of thing. Come on. And you got the Puerto Rican kids about 15 feet away throwing rocks at you and hot coals. My friend, I got a buddy who decided to have his wedding on Jones Beach. All right, let's just put it this way. Jones Beach, I love it to death. A very, very vast cultural mix of people. That's right. They heckled him during his wedding. You gonna marry that skinny white boy? I swear to God. What you getting married for? I can't lie to you. The entire wedding, they gave it to him. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. The bride didn't find it too funny. Well, of course not. On my day, me. Give me a fucking break. This bullshit already. I saw another TikTok video of the couple. It was the wedding couple. And they were coming through this entranceway, like a doorway. And as they were coming through the doorway, the guy jumped like fucking Tom Cruise. You could tell this fucking moron is so happy to be married. And what a dummy. So he leaps into the air, and in the greatest operation of God, he slams his head into the door frame. He didn't realize there was a doorway there, the fucking dolt. And you could tell he jumps up, hits his head, and immediately three of his fucking discs in his neck just shot out of the side of his neck. What the? It was 3 instant herniated discs. Great. A shattered spine. This type of thing. You never saw such a hard hit. And then he gets up off the floor because he naturally fell on the floor. I thought he was going to go into a coma, to be honest with you. And then he gets up and he starts clapping like it never happened, and everybody's looking. I got embarrassed watching the video. I got embarrassed. I was looking around ooh. Eek. You ever get that creepy feeling? I saw the video, I was like, what a dolt. And then he's jumping up and down and he's clapping like, hey, everything's all right now. And everybody's looking at him like, whoa, that was crazy. This is the thing where he takes like, they don't show the rest of the video, but they show him take like 20 steps. And I bet you on the 21st step when they showed up the video, he did the Ric Flair just like face plant into the floor. He was knocked out cold. He was knocked out cold and working on like octopus nerves at that point. Yeah! Hey, I'm all right, everybody. I'm all right. And then, 10 seconds later, he's a paraplegic. That's all. So I get on the couch and I'm watching some tractor pulling. I'm sorry. I love watching tractor pulling. Oh my God. When you watch the regular, like the modified farm tractors, what they have to do is when they hook up to the pull sled, they have to gradually increase the RPM of the engine to try to spool up the turbo. But at the same time, I think there's this influx of fuel, so it's hard to get what happens is they're revving the engine and they're trying to spool up the turbo slowly. Something's going on here. I guess you can't just rev it because the turbo can't catch up. And you got to understand some of these engines have like 3 turbos on them. So it takes a lot of, I think it takes a lot of exhaust force to get the turbos up to RPM. So they're sitting there juggling the throttle, trying to get the turbos to spool. And I got news for you right now. I get so anxious when I watch that because some of them aren't able to do it, and they'll just go like, and crap out. And then you watch the exhaust smoke, and it goes from like this clear, almost translucent, and then it turns white, and then it gets gray, and then like the fuel's starting to come in. He's probably adding the fuel. And then the fuel's starting to come in, and you see it turn black, 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 and it just starts black geysering, and then the rear wheels start spinning. These wheels just start spinning like out of control. Like you pulled a gyro. They just start going, and you're like, this is a tremendous amount of torque going on here, and stresses on this engine are fucking insane. And actually, the rear wheels, I heard the announcer say, because, announcers, ladies and gentlemen, do you know those rear wheels are about to spin 85 miles an hour? I want to be the fucking announcer. I want to be the announcer. Oh, my God. I would go into every last detail about, because that's what makes things interesting, You're like, we got the drop. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm smoking in the booth. Round of applause. It's a tractor pull. You're not going to smoke? I mean, Jesus Christ. You have these fucking tornado-like chimneys of F5 exhaust smoke. And we're not smoking? It makes no sense. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Walker in his 1992 Chevrolet. Oh, I guess it would be a farm tractor. This is, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful 1962 Farmall Harvester International Tractor. Why did the tractor front wheels go like this? I don't know. Maybe one of you guys from Nebraska would know that. Why do the front of some tractor wheels tilt in like this? Is that to drive in the V groove of the crop? I don't know. Yeah, Ken Walker just had surgery for removing hemorrhoids. I mean, this is great news. Everybody now. I have his medical history with me, and it's illegal. It's illegal. Oh my God, you should have saw a 5-pound hemorrhoid he had. Ladies and gentlemen, they had to cut it out with a razor blade. Imagine, what do you do about a hemorrhoid? How do you cut it out? You got shit passing over it. This is worst possible case scenario. It's like, let's cut a wound and then pass a log over it. Yeah. It's some infection waiting to happen. We have a cut here. Can we sand it with, I don't know, a log of shit? That's basically what's happening. Oh my God, the pain. They're going into your asshole with a knife? Maybe there's a laser now, but in the 80s they were doing hemorrhoid surgeries. So they were going in there with a knife into your asshole. What a job. What a job. Listen, guys, I hate to get disgusting here. My mother watches. But this is medical. So when you have surgery for hemorrhoids, do they put you on a thing with your legs up in the air or you're bending over? And then they put the tongue thing in, right? And then they got to open it up, like the tongue thing. They open up the a-hole. I know. Well, it's medical. And the guy's turning it, and like the handle broke a long time ago, so he's got an adjustable wrench on it. He's turning it. And you're knocked out, right? So they're not being gentle. They probably have an impact gun. Like NASCAR. Oh, you opened it too wide. What are you going to do? They're smoking. What, you didn't know? They're like, oh my God. Didn't we tell this guy not to eat the last 24 hours? What did he go to IHOP? Come on, clean that out. If I'm the doctor, I'm not cleaning it out. Nurse, get in here. Oh, imagine that. Get the handy wipes and get in there. Get the rest of that out of there. And I got to tell you right now, so you're in front of this guy's open asshole. He's knocked out. That does not stop the digestive process. You know how many of these guys got farted in their face? Oh my God. Here we go. I heard my son calling me. Did you guys hear that? I thought I heard my son calling me. I don't know what we're talking about, guys. Anyhow, I'm on the couch on the phone. I look over, and Sylvia's in between the couch and the downstairs to leave, like the entrance door. You have to understand something. My mother-in-law's house is like Grand Central Station. We have people. There's people coming in and out of there. I don't know. I think they're crossing the border and like going to, like this is like the registration house. There's people coming in and out. She's right in the way of everybody, sitting on a bucket and cleaning her feet in like this feet cleaning tub. I'm like, what in the fuck is going on? She's like cleaning between the toes. I'm like, I'm out of here. I'm throwing up into my pants. I start yelling at her. I'm like, can you do that somewhere else in English? And I'm like, can I get a translator? For Christ's sake, how come the UN gets a translator? I want a translator. Oh my God. You know, a Spanish person around here drops a feather on the floor. We got to get him a translator. Can somebody get me a translator? I said, get this roadshow out of here. I'm not watching you clean your feet. You don't understand. There was like sanding pads. Oh my God, polishes. She's scrubbing the brushes. Like, I'm like, can I get you a wire wheel while we're down there? Oh my God, the toes. I hear snap, snap of the toenails. I'm throwing up. I'm over here. I'm about to get coffee and lemon cake. I told my wife, tell her to get out of here. She told me in Spanish, she told me to go wash her pussy. I swear to God. She had no reaction to my yelling. That's what she told me. So, you know, whatever. She wins. I mean, I guess we get to, I don't know. Maybe I'm just going to go over there and shave my balls in front of the Christmas tree. That's what I'm going to do. What? Yeah. I'll leave a big pile of orange hair on the floor. It glows like nuclear material. I don't even know how to tell you. If you saw a pile, when I'm done shaving my nuts, I'm here to tell you right now, there's a pile of orange hair on the floor. It rates up there with some of the most disgusting things on planet Earth. And it's like puffy. I hate to tell you. Listen, the guy gave me a haircut the other day at the barbershop. And then they have like air hoses hanging down from the barbershop ceiling now. That's the new thing. And they like to air hose you. Like, and it makes you fly out of your own skin. Because a lot of times I'm in the chair, like sleeping, like I nod off, then I close my eyes, I go into a different place. Because for some reason, I have the guy that's operating my chair is like, I don't know, Star Wars, it's like he's getting on the Star Wars gun. On the fucking Millennium Falcon. He's aiming me at everybody. Now I gotta make eye contact with these people. I'm like, can't you just put me to the mirror? I don't even like looking at myself in the eyes. And he's aiming me at everybody. And I'm like, good day. You know, I got the thing over me, but I'll wave anyhow, uncomfortably underneath the... I mean, what do you want me to do? I can't look at somebody in the eyes. It's I don't know, it's against the... I don't know, it's like, I feel like if I look at somebody in the eyes for longer than 5 seconds, we gotta fight. Is that like natural instinct? What is it about looking somebody in the eyes that you want to fight? Anyhow, and then he used the blower. He uses the blower on my hair. Like I had like this orange hair all over me. Then he uses the blower and my hair goes flying at everybody. I could see everybody like this, like, Like what am I, a vampire? You don't see me running when it's all Spanish guys. So they think, I don't know, like the white devil just arrived when I go in there. Like, hey guys, I'm here. I mean, you couldn't like have a more white guy walk into a Spanish fucking barbershop. Like, where the fuck else am I gonna go? There's no white barbershops anymore. Can I find a white guy cutting hair? At least when you go in there, I don't know. What do you play? The Beach Boys? I'm in. I like the Beach Boys. What'll it be? Like he'll give me a haircut like fucking... I just want a haircut. You know what? I want a haircut like Ricky Schroeder from fucking... What the fuck was the name of the show? Remember the rich kid, Ricky Schroeder? What the fuck was the name of the show? I know the theme song. How'd the theme song go? Damned if I know now. Getting old. Getting fucking old. Silver spoons. Silver spoons. Bouncing here and there. I don't know how the song went. That's not how it went. That's Gummy Bears. Silver spoons. How is it? Here we are. Face to face. Licking our silver spoons. I know. I remembered. I went into the catacombs. Do you understand? I was turning valves in my brain to send blood into areas that were dried out. We don't have that much blood. He's radioing down. He's like, hey, we don't have any more blood here. So what are you doing? Like, all right, we're trying to think of silver spoons. We need some auxiliary blood to the outer portion, where the memory used to be. Can we get some blood out there? He's like, these fucking arteries are clogged. We're having trouble getting blood up here. Can we give him a fucking stroke already? Come on. My guys are building the dam right now for the stroke. We got to get out of here. I'm fucking sick and tired of this bullshit. Not enough blood. Like, all right, guys, listen. Get the blood over there. All right, what is it? Silver spoon. Silver spoon, send it down. Silver spoons. And the theme song. Here we are, face to face, licking our silver spoons. We're not licking anything. I don't think that was the song. Guys, what am I going to tell you? I had a lemon cake and a fucking coffee. And then we go home, and I'm like, all right. Now it's time for me to put on my pajamas and pretend like we're going to watch a family movie. It's just my ploy to lay on the couch and go immediately to sleep. So while we're in the house, my wife is scurrying around, like cleaning things, like with a rag. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, mental patient? So as she's doing that, and my son is like, I don't know, running around with the dog, I'm sneaking in and out of my son's room, and I'm taking Halloween candy. Oh my God. I was doing Kit Kats, and I'm grabbing the kid. This is how pathetic I am. I was going into his room dark because I didn't want to turn on the light and him to be like, Dada, what are you doing in my room? This is how pathetic I am. And then I go into the candy and I'm feeling with my fingertips. I'm like, all right, that's a Kit Kat. You could feel like the break in the middle. And like, that's 2 Kit Kats. So I grab that and I'm like, I eat that. Then I pull out a thing. It's like a bar. And it has like a rough texture. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I open it. I'm like, and I just shove it in my mouth. It was a Rice Krispie treat. It was delicious. It was a chocolate a Cocoa Krispies Rice Krispie treat. Oh my God. It was melting in my mouth. So I go back in. I'm like, oh, I feel around. This one's like a little cone shape, like it's a peanut butter cup. Bang, in my mouth. And the whole time I'm sticking all the wrappers in my pocket. My pajamas. So I'm going in for one after the other. I had the little Snicker bars. Ashka Maramor Maramenke. Little Three Musketeer bars. Ishka! Ishka! And the whole time I'm sticking the wrappers into my pocket. So next thing you know, I'm like, all right, I'm done with this fucking gavonery. I'm done. I'm like, I don't think my pancreas can take anymore. My pancreas is pumping out like maple syrup now. Do you understand? So I go in, and now my wife and my son are settled on the couch. And I go and I lay down on the couch, and I lay down on the pocket with all the wrappers, and you hear, I don't know what to tell you. It was like, it was like this. It's the Rice Krispie treat. I might have had another one this morning. Hey, listen, it's breakfast. So I sit down and it's like, my wife's like, what is that? And I'm like, what? And she reaches down into the pocket and she pulls out like this handful of disgusting wrappers. It was a handful, like a ball. It was like the start of the world's biggest rubber band ball of candy wrappers. And I was like, I just said, She goes, hey, are you kidding me? And I'm like she just found like a dead baby. Like I was hiding a dead baby somewhere. Like I ripped a baby out of a woman somewhere in an alley and I brought it home and it died. And I had it underneath a pillow and she just found it. That's the look she gave me. And I was like, you want to watch Aliens again? I mean, listen, guys. Callahan here. Reporting for duty. I don't know. I just press those buttons. It just sounds like something's going to happen. What do you want from me? We're scanning for crimes. I just, to prove that the thing is on, I don't even know what's happening. The fucking, I don't want, you guys sent me a manual for the scanner. I can't read it. I can't honestly sit there. Who starts a conversation like that? Guys. I can't honestly sit there and read a police scanner manual. All right. It's all about you today. I can't. I just can't, like, my life energy is running out. I'm realizing I'm 45. You understand? I'm half dead. So my life energy is running out. So I got to ask myself, anytime I do something now, is this worth, like, I'm about to die. I have to say, you're about to die. Is it worth doing this right now? And I see the police scanner manual sitting there like a phone book. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. It's not happening. I mean, I could sit here and pull on my crank one more time. You know, instead of, it's like the winner in this life is who pulls off, you know, who does the most jerking off at this point. I'm here to tell you. That's it. You win. Wouldn't it be great if at your funeral they could have like a load counter hanging, like a sign coming out of the casket right out of your crotch? I mean, you just put the stick right between the legs. Look at the load counter on them. Man, oh man, you got to celebrate that life. Imagine if it was only in like the double digits. Well, it would be hilarious if it was a priest's funeral and his load counter was like more than anybody that like you'd normally go to. You're like, Jesus Christ, what was going on? They should have made the load counter sign a lightning rod. So he gets struck down right here. Oh my God. Or imagine it's one of your parents died. It's your mom. And you're like, Jesus, look at the load counter on her. What was she, an animal? Everybody, Jesus Christ. My God. Hey, listen, one of these days, we'll have that kind of technology. All right? It's going to be wonderful. Yeah. So that's all. Yeah, they should hang up your stats at your funeral. Like how many women you banged. You know, this would be great. I don't know how many times you got into a fist fight. This would be great statistics. And that's how you judge a person's life. Like, never mind what every asshole there says, because they're all lying. Here's the stat sheet. Yeah, look at that. Look at how many times he picked his nose and ate it. That's incredible. What an animal. Look at that. That's how many hemorrhoids he had. Look at how many polyps he had on his colon. Jesus Christ. Well, he was always an All-American, so what are you going to do? Yeah. Look, that's how many times he lit a bottle rocket out of his ass. Listen, guys. One of the funniest things I ever saw in my life was we were lighting rockets out of my buddy's ass. I know, we're white. What do you want from us? It's funny every time. You know what's even funnier? The rocket went into the neighbor's yard, and then the neighbor almost jumped over the fence trying to fight us. And we were all laughing. He's yelling at us over the fence. I'm sorry. Your yelling does not, I don't know, trump a rocket that just flew out of an asshole. You can yell all you want. The next day I had to apologize to him. Oof. Eek. I had to do the right thing. Yeah, I was like, listen, about last night. We're not going to fire any more rockets out of anybody's asshole anymore. You know? That was... And he was all right. He was like, yeah, no problem. I said, I'm really sorry. You know, I can't be a piece of shit. I had to go over there and apologize to him. You know. I'm sorry we all laughed in your face when you got really mad. I know. Guys, how far are we in here? What do you want me to do? Let's do something crazy. Can we do something crazy? Do we have enough time to do something crazy? I don't care. I'm going for it. Picture time. All we need is a controller. Tap into the Edison line. Pipe through the Sansui 1010. There goes Rita. Jesus. Charging atomic batteries. Kill the lights of attrition. Oh, let me explain to you what we're doing first. Today we're going to cover the Soldier Blade series in total. I mean, I was supposed to come out here and not really talk. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to cover the Soldier Blade series and just do like a one. Thank you for the interruption. what I wanted to do is I wanted to cover the Soldier Blade from start to finish. One guy each game. So we'll go Superstar Star Soldier NES, Superstar Soldier TurboGrafx 16, Final Soldier, Soldier Blade, and then what was the one for N64? We have 10 minutes to do this. I'm up for the challenge. Move you into primetime position. And let's see if this is the console for it. The emulation station for it. Oh, yes. I know. We know. You want a biscuit? You straight? Okay, we got to work fast. This is going to be fun. NES should have went the other way, right? Maybe not. Definitely not. Jesus. Big mistake. NES. A. Okay. Soldier Blade. Star Soldier. RS. Star Soldier, here we go. Now, I believe that we have played Star Soldier in the past. But well, just as a refresher. This is where it all started, didn't it, though? Vanishing Point. Wasn't it called Star Soldier Vanishing Point on the N64? Interesting. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yes, the classic NES intro, right? Had an ending. All right. Basically, we're shooting. Whoa. Wow, let me tell you something. You were lucky to get this back when it came out. Whoa. All right. We get one game, right? One game. Look at how innocent the NES was, guys. Come on. We were all so innocent, weren't we? Can I hit this? I don't know if I can hit this background at all. I guess we can. How come I can't shoot here? I want a power up. Come on, guys. You can't shoot behind that shit? This is the beginning of the stage. We get the fucking idea. Yeah, we get the idea. Star Soldier. Now, what a dramatic leap it was. Did I go the right way? I don't think so. TurboGrafx 16. Whoa. Didn't take long, did it? And what a traumatic leap it was. Hudson Soft, I believe, yes, created Superstar Soldier. But why? Was Star Soldier such a real hit on the NES? Like, why did they want to continue the series? That's what I'm curious about. We have a little more volume than that. Oh my God, here we go, 1991. What were you getting in 1991? This is high end. Ay, ay, ay. Look at... Holy Crimela. This was 91, guys. Oh, look at this. Are we gonna stick with this, or are we gonna go this? Oh, wow. Wow. The capacitors are popping. Yes. Look at this craziness. This is insane. Missiles, yes please. Look what's going on screen, guys. You gotta take your hat off. Oh shit. For the TurboGrafx 16. The sound is great. Everything's great, let's face it. I'm not losing this weapon, am I? Not yet. Do we want to see something else? Why not? Come on, guys. Let's immerse ourselves. Let's see them all. Here we go. Not a bad one. Very underrated weapon, right? The standard bullet. But, come on. We like that lightning. Boom. Super bomb. That means we're saturated. Let's see the red one. Oh, we know the red one. What am I doing? What is the only one we didn't get? The fire. The yellow one. Look at these beautiful graphics. Has those classic Soldier Blade, or should I just say Superstar Soldier explosions? Same on Soldier Blade. Oh boy. Those guys are playing for keeps. Green, green, green. That's right. I like it. The blue. This is the crowd pleaser, right? Listen to this music. Oh, we were supposed to get in there. That's right. Oh, damn it. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Do we go back to the beginning? This was always the problem with Superstar Soldier. Am I wrong? All right, we're out. We get the main idea. Come on now. So now, oh shit. Now we have to go to PC Engine, right? For Final Soldier. Did Final Soldier come out on TurboGrafx 16? I don't think so. I don't think so. No, it did not. That's right. What a fucking crime. PC Engine? I'm going to tell you something. What my thoughts on Final Soldier are, it was simple. It wasn't as complex. It didn't seem as, it seemed more generic. I don't know why, but it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. Where the fuck am I right now? How am I in TurboGrafx? Oh, I went over. Look at that. I didn't even know you could do that. PC Engine. Final Soldier. Yes. It seemed more generic than the other ones. That's what I would say. But let's get right to it here. I think we're making good time. You know, I hate the fact that we're under any type of time constraint, and we are because of my battery. But, you know, we do what we can. Oh, here we go. Jesus Christ, listen to this. Look at this, guys. Oh, yeah. Wow. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, feels great. And the speed of it is it's intense. Right out of the gate. Take that Vulcan. Yes, we got a little option there. That's nice. The colors are a little bit off. Am I wrong? Like, they're very bright. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Pretty. What a pretty power up. Pretty slow, but still interesting. Yes, as you know, we are playing on a 45-degree angle. You're welcome. Look at this. All right. Final Soldier, in my opinion, the easiest of the three. Yes. It's probably Superstar Soldier being the hardest of the three. Oh, I don't know if I want that. I don't want that. Here we go. Take the Vulcan again. See what I mean? It almost seems a little more generic, right? The color palette is all over the place, man. They are using a lot of color here. All right, we got a missile here. Yes. Definitely feels a lot easier. Here we go. Look at this, and we don't hear bullet sounds. That's interesting. See, we got a super weapon we can use on this cocksucker. Use another one. You're out of here, bitch. What am I gonna tell you? Alright guys, so you get the idea. That was probably a mid-boss anyhow. Whoa! And then of course, we go to Soldier Blade. No secrets here. I don't think we're going to spend too much time on Soldier Blade. Because you all get the idea. This is the greatest chip shooter that you're going to find on the PC Engine TurboGrafx. That's the end of that. One of the greatest vertical scrolling shooters of all time, if not the. That's right. I mean, this soundtrack, guys, it's ridiculous. Come on. Come the fuck on. Look at this. Come on. They're giving us the schematics. You could build these ships right now. 1992, bring me in. And a generic title screen. Oh, this is Hudson Soft pulling out all the chips. Oh my god. Dramatic introduction. The gameplay, I don't know how to tell you. Silky. Beyond silky. Perfect speed. That's right, they're easing us in. The weapons, I mean, the Vulcan Cannon Classic. We can hear our shots in this game. Everything's very clear. All right, we'll stick with this Vulcan Cannon. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. But we will grab the laser cannon if it does show up. Here it is. We have to do it. Oh yeah. Come on guys, you aren't seeing it in emulation now. You're seeing both sides. I mean, you're not seeing a screenshot. You're seeing both sides of the laser right now, hopefully. Oh yeah. Crack, crack, crack. This is right up there with greatest weapons of all time. This is right up there with I was going to say Senjutsu. This is right up there with Tatsujin. Look at this. There he goes. There we go. We got the whopping sprites. Very predictable gameplay. Easing you in, right? The soundtrack is popping. We got voice, we got everything you could ever want. Soldier Blade. Yes. Okay. Now we go. Oh, Jesus. Crime level. Now let's see if this works. I don't even know if this is going to work. We've never done N64 here before, guys. N64. Let's do it. Let's see what this machine has. Star Soldier Vanishing Point, right? Vanishing something. Vanishing libido. Start vanishing earth. Ooh. Ooh. You got to understand that this game at the time was unacceptable. It wasn't following the N64 formula, was it at all? Well, I mean, unless it's 3D. What happened? Oh. Electro Brain Corp. Hudson. Wow. Never played this before, ladies and gentlemen, so this is interesting. Oh, righty. Alright, enough of your bullshit, honestly. Wow. Normal mode. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, listen to this. I always like the blue ship. I don't know why.
Mission 1. Rumbling.
Okay, my stomach's rumbling from all this coffee. Oh, wow. Okay, we're on the analog stick. Oh, the play control is not the greatest. Oh, it's not good at all. Interesting. Does not look as bad as I expected it to look. Oh my god. The play control is rough, guys. I don't know if this is the emulation. Oh, we go in there? It looks pretty good. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, alright, we fucking ruined our weapon. Alright. Music's forgettable. Isn't that a shame? Oh, Jesus. I guess I died. But this doesn't look bad. Other than the unfortunate play control. Oh, Jesus. I like the way they kill you. Sounds good. Oh, jeez. Well, I really... Alright, you're giving me a headache. Very interesting. Wouldn't mind revisiting that because I do want to see the boss. A boss. Guys, do you realize you just tuned in to the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With the 4K face! We'll see you next time. Guys, did nobody tell you that we're 34 episodes in? These are 45-minute and more long episodes of the Advices program. My greatest body of work, by far, because it allows me to do what I was put on this planet Earth to do. Give great advices just like this. All right, here comes a fucking tornado again. Here we go. Come and hit me in the head. My dog's fucking boring. I wish you would get a hard on after taking a shit. If I leave, you're fucked. Pay me! Pay me! I say, listen, asshole. I'm more invested than you are. I'm a shareholder. I don't know what kind of cockamamie thing you got going on. What's that? You'd rather, like, I don't know, pull a hangnail? Guys, it's the Advices program. This is my email. I want you to write to me. I want you to tell me what your problem is so I can help you. I mean, come on. You need help. For Christ's sakes, look at this place. I'm looking at the behind you. Clean up this place. For Christ's sake, get out of your pajamas already. Guys, put Advices in the header. We do this show on the fly. And we have a great time. You have no idea. We solve your problems. All your problems go away. Just like that. And we have a drink or two. That's right. It's a great time. All right. I want to say thank you to all the Patreons, especially during this time. And moving forward, I don't know how long the show is going to be on the air, to be honest with you. I think YouTube is slowly like trying to put me out like a cigarette. So there you go. So Patreons, you really are the driving force behind this program. And I want to say a big, big thank you. We'll see you next time.